It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one features Tank Dell. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Wizards and the Jaguars, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Today, the double digits as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Wizards of Louisville. Hi again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, joining you as always. And Charles, you check out this Louisville team. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, and now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak.
Bookman Lewis, welcome back to Chili. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Louisville Wizards Cupcake Relocation franchise on Madden 24. If you missed any of the episodes, or all the chilling the playlist.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope there was something last week.
The Jags have pretty much had the number of the Wizards as of late. Every time these guys meet, the score can be close. But the Jags have had their numbers, so the Wizards looking to use the extra prep and practice to try to get a win here. And
see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Now Lawrence to throw.
What a catch, again by Ridley.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down, Jacksonville.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I like that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be
Lawrence in trouble, and he goes down. Donovan Fastnight. What a sack.
If this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
So 3rd and 18 now as Lawrence from the shotgun now. Back to pass. Lawrence looking to throw. What a catch. What a catch. As the Wizards weren't prepared for that.
Not aggressive enough, and they allowed him to convert a 3rd and 18. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run for the first
ETN. So ETN only gets a gain of a yard out of that. Back to pass. The throw is picked off. He got it! Touchdown! Alex Austin. Alex Austin had to do some fancy footwork there as you see it here, they
pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Oh, we don't see it there, but he had to do some fancy footwork to get the defenders from stopping him. And what a big break for the Wizards as they draw first blood here.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward. But they kick it here, and it's good. So the defense creating some points.
Behind me, Fairbairn.
But then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left.
Here we go.
Not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good.
Trevor Lawrence is down again. Not a sack because he released the ball, but nonetheless incomplete.
What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that more.
Third and 6 now.
You don't have to go anywhere in January.
On the short pass.
They're in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Lawrence. Quick slide caught by
Flag is down.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get
Oh, no.
on top of this.
Roughing the passer as Dylan Horton got in there, and
Passer penalty and an automatic first down.
Trevor Lawrence went down.
Because that's an
The
easily
ref-
preventable penalty.
they threw the
But they just
flag.
take the proper steps to make it so.
Now Lawrence on first down.
Lawrence again, the ball is fumbled, recovered by the Wizards.
He's got it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. A defensive-minded coach.
Watch it here.
Brought the heat there and it worked out.
That's a nice strip there by Harris.
All those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football.
Recovered by Young.
And as soon as you walked into the defensive room,
And we're going to see
football like on a spring, and each guy that walks in,
Going to see Norman Bannon.
like he's knocking the ball free.
6
They want those
interceptions,
instincts
5
created. They want them
5
to
interceptions, 6 touchdowns for Bannon.
That's what they try to preach.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And Bannon tried to scramble a bit, but it cost him.
Midfield strike. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. It's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
What a catch by Alvin Kamara. That's the end of the first quarter. Wizards up 7-0.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
Tank Dell with the catch. And a first down and goal now. From the 7-yard line.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in.
Kamara doesn't get much. Only a gain of 3 out of that.
Inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll set up a throw.
Incomplete.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had that one before he ran until he was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
And Kamara gets nothing.
Come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled.
They flip it to the catch.
Oh, no. That was a mistake there. They tried to...
And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand.
The Jaguars knew that was coming, folks.
Look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the
What a block!
special teams meetings,
Good block there.
plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Back to pass. The throw is incomplete. It looks like Walker Little will be injured on the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
In the shotgun now, Trevor Lawrence.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where the second down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence.
Incomplete. Incomplete pass.
And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
They'll call it a play 40 yards, so the return is for 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Xavier Hutchinson, the intended receiver, the man they call X. Campbell breaks it up there.
4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently.
Incomplete, broken up again. Ray, the man that broke it up.
On 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
So coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there.
And he broke it up, incomplete.
Another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be touchdown inside the 40.
There comes the 2-minute warning as the Wizards still up 7-0 here.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
As we're ready here.
It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions,
Lawrence back to pass. The throw is caught. What a catch. Now they're going for the hurry-up offense here. 2-minute drill.
Touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field.
2nd down and 8 now. Only a gain of 2.
On the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Lawrence in trouble. Backhand. He throws. Missing a bunch of guys there, juking around and missing.
Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
Kind of a dangerous throw.
Timeout called by the Jags.
Gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. At that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. But to throw again is Lawrence. And
Touchdown, Jaguars in for the score.
Christian Kirk with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do.
4 plays, 61 yards, a $112 off the clock.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Intercepted!
It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Nickel, he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Tyson Campbell. So pick six.
That could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum.
Bannon tried to thread the needle there. He should not have done that, but he did it anyway.
Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
And makes it across the 20s. His guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 24-yard
For this offense in the first half. And with time quickly fading.
So here we go, folks, as we try to figure out something here. The Wizards try to get into the field goal range.
How much they trust their guys in this situation.
The man they call X, Xavier Hutchinson.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On the move to his left.
Bannon.
Now another timeout ball for the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. First down, a 16-yard gain.
They asked him to take charge and get it to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before they had. And he does just that. He didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them in the field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Almost intercepted again with 1 second left. 2nd down and 10.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked tough from the start, but they took the deep
Jaime Fairbairn going to try to kick it here.
A 54-yard attempt.
That's not going to be good, folks. Nope, too short.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. And he is finally going to be taken down. Boy, that could have been a really late swing here, but the attempt to return the field goal snuffed out. And that'll do it for this first half.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Here we go, folks. 3rd quarter underway here. 14-7 Jaguars.
The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only
So Bannon comes in.
16-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time.
The man they called X, Xavier Hutchinson, did not get anywhere there. That ball was overthrown.
They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback.
Here we go now. Hutchinson
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7
is in there.
following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Incomplete, intended for
This pass is going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field.
Look at Tank Dell catch it on 4th down. Tank Dell said, "Give it to me" in the huddle. And he definitely preferred, or he definitely prevailed out of that. Not preferred, what I said preferred. He definitely prevailed there.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep
Incomplete. Tank Dell, the intended receiver.
Intercepted. Well, the free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Xavier Hutchinson, the man they call X, with the reception.
The Jaguars 22-yard gain.
21 yards. And the Louisville first down.
They'll look to throw again. And this is
Incomplete. Knocked out. That was a great pass, though. Right on the numbers there.
Tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. A quick throw, but incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Touchdown! He got it! What a catch!
Touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Wizards are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Alvin Kamara. Look at that pass right there by Bannon, right on the numbers. What a great catch to bring it in by Alvin Kamara.
Defenders had it there, happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Kick is up. It is good. We're all tied up at 14.
Wet conditions, the point after's up and good, and we are tied at 14.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way out to the 40-yard line. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that
Defense audio flip now as they,
and right now they feel like they're somewhat
again, a little bit of a audible called.
But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone,
Lawrence,
you want to find
incomplete. Past night, he already has a pick 6 for touchdown in this one.
2nd and 10.
Here we are, we're ready. They flip it to NTN. And he is going to be driven back and loss of a yard.
It's back at the 38.
Here we go now, but we're ready.
Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Lawrence to throw.
Intercepted!
Intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
What an interception there. Trevor Middleton, or Telvin Middleton.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his
Tank Dell again.
This one all the way down inside the 20. First down there, and they pick it up at 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Rolling to his left.
Incomplete.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Incomplete again.
Here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up.
And look at that, folks. That was awful.
Trayvon Walker in there to get him. And that
47
is
yards
6 now
for
the
Kiami
year.
Fairbairn.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
This is no good. It's off to shanked it to the left.
Has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's
Kiami Fairbairn, it's no good.
tied here in this third quarter.
Oh, those are the ones that eat at you as a kicker. Tie game, third quarter. This is one you know you should make. Instead, you miss it, and it's jubilation on the other sideline.
NTN. Or ETN. ETN, look at him going up the field. ETN, what a run.
Finally, he's taken down at the 18. 46 yards rushing for him now. Just his first 3 carries. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Lawrence. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 20.
That's the end of the third quarter to score 14 apiece. So far, this has been a pretty good game.
Off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Second down and 4. Lawrence will throw.
Incomplete.
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. And it's more important than always playing.
Lawrence tried to thread the needle there, but it did not work.
Instead of throwing the interception.
Here's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
First down and goal to goal.
First and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. ETN is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
From the shotgun now. Lawrence going to throw it. He's going to try to run it. Lawrence got caught. Third and goal.
As they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Incomplete. What a defensive stand by the Wizards. That was a great defensive stand there.
So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to break our fourth quarter tie. The kick is good. So he's been automatic to this part of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him around 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here's Louisville.
So here we go, 17-14. Louisville trails it by 3.
Trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well.
What a catch by Tank Dell. He brings it in. Great job by Tank Dell.
33 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Bannon going to run it here. And Bannon,
Get it down on the play.
second and inches.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
It certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
On second down, Kamara.
Kamara stuffed.
But he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
Walker on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 30.
So at the 2-minute warning, Kamara gets the first down for the Wizards.
He's back to throw.
Incomplete, nearly picked off. That was nearly picked off. That was a big break for the Wizards there.
Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession.
Incomplete, intended for Tank Dell, just a little bit. Tank Dell couldn't get there in time to come up with it.
Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Buying time to his left.
Incomplete.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
So what does the Wizards do here? 4th and 10, 50 yards for Kyrie Fairbairn.
This entire game,
They got to go for the they got to go for the first down here. Fairbairn's missed twice. I don't think he can go again.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Incomplete.
Away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here and a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to be
ETN.
They can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon. But certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
and let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game, challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block.
Flag is down.
Because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage.
What is the flag coming here?
People to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts. Life will be good.
Austin offsides.
A little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
43 seconds left. The Jags. The Jags just running this one out, folks. That's what they're doing here. And I believe he'll just take a knee here, will Trevor Lawrence.
Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
Yeah, now they're going to take a knee. It's over. Once again, the Jags find themselves
They'll indeed take
a
knee.
victory here against the Wizards. Saying the Jags has their number is a understatement, as the Jaguars will win it here.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Jacksonville, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Louisville, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5, and they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.
So the Baltimore Ravens comes in next week as the Wizards, well actually the Wizards got to travel to Baltimore. That's just, you see it there. The Titans and the Wizards are 4-5, and the Colts are 3-5. Message for breakout player. I speak for everyone on the team, but I'm pretty happy with the performance this week. You have elite players. All you're saying is the game started to slow down for me. Yeah, I finally understand what it means. All right, so we got a trade upgrade and a boost. So there you have it, folks. Next week is the game against the Ravens. So Wizards find themselves now at 4-5 and a must-win to keep in or 4-5 and a must-win here to keep things under control here. We're going to look at the prospect DB, breakout DB, the prospect spotlight, and we're also going to focus on the focus player next week. We'll do that before we start the game. If you're new, scratch the claw marks to the bottom right hand corner. You come to the Wolfpack fam today. Stiff and body to the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. You're not going to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Oh, we stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. Ooh, ah.